agriculture, so on and so forth. But what did Esau do? Look, man, he was a devil.
Right.
He hath broken his covenant. Verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
Right. War was in his heart. He couldn't wait. He couldn't wait to get a sword and chop off their necks, man. He came up with a sword behind his back, said, hey, teach me this and a third. Right, and I'll teach you something else. Right? And he told him, no, look, man, Esau is wicked, man. You got to remember that. Go to Obadiah 1 and 18. Okay, I want, what is it? Obadiah 1:18 first. Alright? We're going to dig into it.
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 18.
Bro.
And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble.
Right, in the house of Esau for stubble. Go to Psalm 49 and 11, Papa Esau. Right, the house of Esau shall be for stubble.
Psalm 49 and verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
Right, now their inward thoughts. Right, remember we're going into the personality, the mind state, the mind frame of Esau. Right, he thinks his house is going to be forever. But what did it say in Obadiah?
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble.
But the house of Esau for a stubble, man. Right, so meaning his house is not going to last forever. He thinks it's going to last forever because he thinks that he's God.
That's right, bring it out.
Before he's thinking it's going to last forever, he could have, his kingdom's forever. His laws and his statutes are going to last forever. Right?
Ugly,
so what?
Ugly people.
Yeah, that's the spirit. We just read that. All right. Now you can go to your precept. All right, Zechariah 11 and 5.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 11, verse 5. Whose possessors slay them, and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not.
Right, our own shepherds pity us not, right? Like who's some of our supposed to be shepherds? Al Sharpton, right? When you have a voice and everybody listening to you, you should be speaking wisdom, right? But instead they speak in folly. And when we go through trouble and tribulation, look, they don't give a damn about us, right? Because they don't pity us, right? They're all puppets, man, doing whatever Esau tell them to do, right? When the major catastrophic event happened within the so-called black community, look, man, you're going to see one of them coming up first, saying, look, this is a tragedy. This is, we deserve justice and we demand more, X, Y, and Z. Look, man, they just saying that for show, right? So they'll kind of, do something to Jake, man. But they're not going to do nothing, right?
Verse 6. For I will no more pity the inhabitants of the land, saith the Lord, but lo, I will deliver the man, every one, into his neighbor's hand, and into the hand of his king. And they shall smite the land, and out of their hand I will not deliver them.
Right. Now go to Psalms 34 and I thought it was 16. That's what I want. Right? This is Esau for you, man. That's a vile serpent.
Book of Psalms, chapter 34, verse 16. The face of the Lord is against them that do evil. Cut off the remembrance of them from the earth.
Right. They're going to be cut off, man. Utterly burnt down. Right? All the homosexuals, especially the white ones. Specifically the white ones wearing blue, right? Oh, super fag, right?
That's right.
A super sodomite.
A flaming flamboyant Edomite sausage, all right? Looking like a hot dog. Man, they're done, man. The middle finger. F you, man. Yeah. Look, man. F you and your king.
Two-time sodomite.
That's right.
Yeah. Man, look, man.
Sodomite in his past life.
Yeah, absolutely. Right?
A generation of sodomite, man.
And wrong.
Right.
Now you can drop that. Go to First Maccabees 1 and 1:11. You can start at verse 8. Start at verse 1. Start at verse 1.
Bring it up.
Start at verse 1.
This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 1.
Bring it up.
And it happened after that, Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian, who came out of the hand of Chentum, and had smitten Darius, king of Persians, of Medes, that he reigned in his stead, the first over Greece,
Right?
and made many wars, and won many strongholds.
Why is he winning all these wars and strongholds? Well, what was Esau blessed with? A spoon or a sword? A sword, man. What do you do with a sword? You cook with a sword, you kill with a sword.
Right.
You know, like the brother said, you don't butter bread with a sword, man. You do a lot of violent acts with that. Go on.
And slew the kings of the earth,
Right?
and went through to the ends of the earth, and took spoils of many nations.
And that's a wild man. Who's doing that? Look at that. He's going to and fro from the earth, doing wild things. That's in his nature. You know, that's his mind state, to do wild things. Here go the precept.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 17, verse 13.
Bring it out.
Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Right. And what do you do with a sword? Again, look, man, you go to and fro. Right? Slaughter him. The same way he gave a sword to the cherubs in Genesis, right? What is that sword for? For protection and attacking. Alright? But Esau mainly uses it for attacking. Go on.
This book of First Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 3. And went through to the ends of the earth, and took spoils of many nations, insomuch that the earth was quiet before him. Whereupon
Hey man, this man did so much evil and wickedness, the whole earth was kind of like, look man, look, you got it. Look man, I don't want to do nothing, you got it man. You got it, Alabama, you got it. Look man, I don't want no troubles, I don't want no problems.
whereupon he was exalted, and his heart was lifted up, and he gathered a mighty strong host and ruled over countries.
Now, hold on, we're going to get a precept, man. You know? Look, the Most High exalted this man, right?
They hate it.
We're going to dive into it, right? Why did the Lord do this? 'Cause, you know, a lot of Jake and the truth and not the truth, they'll question the Bible, saying, well, why did the Lord make him strong? What is the point of that? Look, man, you got to remember it has to get worse before it gets better, right? These things has to come to pass. The book of Samuel, the book of First Samuel, chapter 2, verse 8. He rises up the poor out of the dust and lifted up the beggar from the dunghill to set them among princes and to make them inherit the throne of glory. Right? And you know, look, the Most High does that for Esau too. You know, for left-hand purposes, right? He had to set up Alexander. All right? Go on.
This book of First Maccabees,
Salakia, we're going to find out why he had to set up Alexander. Go on.
this book of First Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 4. And he gathered a mighty strong host, and ruled over countries, and nations, and kings, who became tributaries unto him. And after these things, he fell sick, and perceived that he should die.
Right, now it doesn't go into detail on how he died, or it's like, how he died, and, you know, they didn't do an autopsy, but we know that he died through, you know, through wickedness, right? You gotta remember, this was Alexander, you know, Philip, all these Greek rulers, you know, these politicians, and a lot of them were homosexuals. They had orgies in public, man.
Right.
Right, and that was in the episode of Boondocks. They have orgies in public, right? Right down the street, you know?
It's
something about that. There's something about that Christmas holiday jump. Holiday. Yeah.
And you know, look, that's coming to America. Why? Look, man, get second Esdras 5 and 42 by Patrick Sharp. Why is this coming to America? Right? We're gonna find out why this stuff is coming to America. Right. Second Esdras chapter 5 verse 42. It's the book of Second Esdras chapter 5 verse 42.
Bring it out.
He said unto me, I will liken my judgment unto a ring. Like as there is no slackness of the last, even so there is no shiftness of the first. Right? In other words, there is no new thing under the sun. Pursuing Ecclesiastes. So he likened his judgment unto a ring. Right? It was wicked back then, it's going to be wicked right now. Right? Same thing. Go to Ezekiel 16 and 44. Ezekiel chapter 16 verse 44. Right? That was Rome, and now we're in America. And what is America doing? Picking up and relearning the customs of the Romans. It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 16, verse 44. Behold, everyone that useth proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter. Right. As is the mother, so is her daughter. Right? America would be the daughter, and the mother would be Rome, Greece. Right? So as is Rome and Greece abiding and basking and enforcing a wicked influence and vibration upon the earth, so is America. So if they was having orgies back then, look, man, it's coming to pass that they're going to have orgies, in public areas in America, right? He's smiling about it. He want that to happen. Yeah, he started sweating. He licked his lips, man. He couldn't wait, man. Orgies? Yeah.
Yeah,
he's yearning for it in his bowels.
Right.
Because he wants somebody in his... Never mind.
It's in the spirit.
This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 6. Wherefore he called his servants, such as were honorable, and had been brought up with him from his youth.
Right? Now these would be his, so-called generals, his best friends, that it says that he brought up from his youth. So Alexander, he had to rule for them to take charge to fulfill prophecy in Daniel. Go on.
And parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive.
Go on.
So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died. And his servants bare rule every one in his place. And after his death, they put crowns under themselves.
That could be literal, sure, but crown is a symbol of authority, right? Meaning rulership, right? So they each, or Salakia, Alexander, he divided up his kingdom, right? And gave him crowns. And said, look, you're gonna rule this part, that part, you're gonna rule this part, so on and so forth, but it's gonna break down. Go on.
And so did their sons after them many years. And evils were multiplied in the earth.
And what was multiplied in the earth?
And evils were multiplied in the earth.
No, righteousness.
And evils were multiplied in the earth.
And wonderful things.
And evils were multiplied in the earth.
So evils were multiplied in the earth. Hold that, get Ecclesiastes 4 and 16. Right? It said evils were multiplied in the earth. Right? Now, who did those Romans and Grecians, who did these people have, as slaves and servants, Who was in subjection? The Israelites.
Right.
Now, if you have the evils multiplied in the earth, you think the Israelites was happy about that? No. Read that. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. When the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And what did it just say? Look, read that again. What multiplied in the earth?
And evils will multiply in the earth.
Right. Now when the wicked is bearing rule, evils is surely going to multiply in the earth.
Right.
The same way it is today. Right? The same way, look, man, he probably had slaves in his past life. He looked like it. Look, man.
Damn, devil.
Nah, you got it.
Good, man.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 4, Salakia, chapter 1, verse 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said Yahweh of hosts.
They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness.
Right, so they are the border of wickedness, man. I mean, look, man, everything you do is going to be profane, wicked, gay. You know?
Right.
Look, all that stuff, man. Vanity, you got it.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4, verse 16. There is no end of all the people, even of all that have been before them. They also that come after shall not rejoice in him. Surely this is also vanity and vexation of spirit.
So point is, look, man, there's no new thing under the sun. Neither is there no new spirit under the sun. Right? The same spirit back then, the same spirit back then. Or it's like the same spirit now, same spirit back then. You know, so on and so forth. Go on. You can go back to Maccabees.
I'll start verse 10. This book of First Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 10. And there came out of them a wicked root.
A wicked what?
A wicked root. Antioch, surname. Epiphanes, son of Antioch, the king who had been in office at Rome, and he reigned in the 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks. In those days, when there are Israel, wicked men.
Right. So again, if it said evils were multiplied in the earth, look, that means it's a wicked vibration spreading abroad, right? So if it's evils being multiplied in the earth, that means you're going to have Jake participate in that wicked evils that's being spread across the earth. Hey, Esau smell like dung. Brother, you got a minute? Theatrical.
Who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen.
Now that's why it says, look, you can't be around your enemies, man.
Right.
Because if you're around the wicked, look, some of the wickedness is going to rub off on you. That's a verified fact. Go on.
That are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
So they said, look, man, we have much sorrow. So as a result of having all this sorrow and going through hell, we might as well make a covenant with them, right? So look, man, the Most High is not making covenants with the heathens.
That's right.
It's not profitable. Nothing good can come out of it. It's like making a deal with the devil. You literally making a deal with the devil. Yeah, let's make a covenant with the heathens and let's see how it works out for us. Let's see how it pans out. You still got Israel doing that today. Why? Because we already mentioned no new thing is under the sun, right? And when you realize that, the more you realize the Bible, and the more you can perceive and understand these dark parables and sayings and the history, at that. So read that one more time.
This book of First Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 11. In those days when there are Israel, wicked man, who persuaded many, saying, let us go make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
We had much sorrow. Go on. Hold on. Get Psalms 128, right? They said they had much sorrow, without the hand of their oppressor. All right. 128, go to the last verse. Robert Josh. Oh, there we go. Wait, hey, this Bible is a big Bible.
That's correct. It's very off.
You said that's what?
Italia Hootie. Italia
What's
Hootie.
not correct?
A lot. Yes,
Tell her what's going on.
Yeah, those are Israelites. Where aren't the Israelites?
True, isn't
It is true. It's very much correct.
yeah, but you don't have the right ones.
Are you a Jewish lady?
But I know about it.
Are you a Jewish lady?
I don't talk about religion.
Oh, so you're a Jewish lady, right?
Tell Yehudi.
You're a Jewish lady and you're not going to admit it.
That's right.
So the thing is, you're not a real Jew.
That's
You're not a
right.
real Jew.
I'm
You can't
not.
even point at that sign. How can you tell us they're not it and that's not it when you're not even a real Jew
You're not it.
yourself?
That's
You don't have
right.
to be right.
But you're not a real Jew. So
Come.
what can you tell me about this stuff?
Are you from the Middle East?
I'm from Israel.
That's
I'm
right.
Hebron. You got to deal with it.
You're from Israel?
Yes.
I don't-
That's right.
Yes. It's too hard for you to believe. It's too hard for you to believe.
Where's Iraq?
Look, man, that's in the Middle East.
Yeah, Middle
The book
East.
of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9.
Bring it out.
Our works and tribulation and
That's
poverty.
wrong.
But thou art what? But thou art rich.
Right? We're rich in what? Wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the scriptures, right? Go on.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
And I know the blasphemy which is lies against God of those who say they are Jews and are not.
That's right.
She was trying real hard to, say I'm not Jewish. Or it's like that I'm Jewish. Right? She would have got confounded, but she already was. Go to Job 6 and 20, Papa Shar. And go to 1 Maccabees, Salakia. 2nd Esdras 12.
About that on ourselves.
Hold that one, Salakia. 2nd Esdras, damn, I forgot it. 12.
The book of Job, chapter 6, verse 20. They were confounded because they had hope.
Right? She had hope, believing, that this tribe is wrong. She really had hope in that. Right?
Right.
But she was confounded. Go on.
They came thither and were ashamed.
She came thithered and walked away ashamed.
right.
Because even in Proverbs 28 it says, the wicked flee when no man pursue it.
Come.
So you can't come against this Bible. Going into Acts the 5th chapter, right? If
right.
it be of God, who can overthrow it? Not no one. Not even the devil. Not even an Edomite.
That's right.
Right?
Come.
Well, man,
Synagogue of Satan.
That's right. That's right.
Right.
Come. Damn fake Jew. Trying to tell us,
Yeah, man. Taya, who talking about fear.
I'm waiting to say that to a damn Amalekite.
she came back when he said that. It was tearing her ass up.
So to verse 37.
Bunch of finished Ishmaelites.
Yeah, man.
Ishmael.
Right.
Ezra chapter 12, verse 37. Therefore, write all these things that thou hast seen in a book and hide them.
Right, the same way, it was spoken to Jeremiah that way, and Moses, write these things and hide them. Right, go on.
And teach them to the wise of the people.
To the wise of the people, meaning your own people, the Israelites.
That's
Not
right.
her. She can't even understand it.
That's
'Cause it's
right.
not meant for her. Go on.
Whose hearts thou knowest, make comprehend and keep these secrets.
Right, now we're in history. Can you find an Edomite comprehending the secrets of the Bible? Go to Deuteronomy 29 and 29, Barbara Chart. Alright? Look, man, read that one more time about the secrets.
This book, 2nd Ezra, chapter 12, verse 38. And teach them to the wise of the people, whose hearts thou knowest, make comprehend and keep these secrets.
People who that can understand these secrets of the Bible. Go on.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29, verse 29.
Bring it out.
The secret things belong unto Yahweh our power, but those which are revealed belong unto us and to our children forever. And they